Futura Limited had the following items under the head reserves and surplus in the balance sheet as on particular date. You are given securities premium account, capital reserve, general reserve. Okay. The company had an accumulated loss of 250 lakhs on the same date, which it had disclosed under the head statement of profit and loss as asset in its balance sheet. You have to comment on the accuracy of this treatment in line with Schedule 3 to Companies Act. If you look at Part 1 of Schedule 3 to Companies Act 2013, it says that if there are any debit balances in statement of profit and loss, that is after all allocation and appropriation, then that debit balance have to be shown as a negative figure under the head surplus. Understand? If the P&L, that is statement of profit and loss, is going to have a debit balance after all these allocations and appropriations, then it should not be shown as an asset in balance sheet. Rather, it should be shown as a negative figure under the heading surplus. Okay? And because of this surplus, if total reserves and surplus also turns out to be negative, that should also be shown as negative item. Look at here. Similarly, the balance of reserves and surplus after adjusting this negative balance of surplus, that should also be shown under the head reserves and surplus even if the resulting figure is in negative. That's very, very important. See, reserves and surplus will have various items like securities premium, capital reserve, general reserve, then surplus in P&L. But if reserves and surplus, by having this negative surplus and other positive item, if its total turns out to be negative, even in that case, it got to be disclosed under the heading reserves and surplus with a negative figure. Look at here. In this case, you can see there are three items: securities premium of 80, capital reserve of 60, general reserve of 90. So 80 plus 60 plus 90 is 230, whereas the loss what we are talking about is 250. So 230 positive, 250 negative. The overall reserves and surplus turns out to be negative 20. That's what you see here. In this case, the debit balance of P&L, that is 250 lakhs, actually exceeds the total of all the reserves, that is 230 lakhs. So what happens to the balance of reserves and surplus? After adjusting the debit balance of P&L, it becomes negative by rupees 20 lakhs. So ideally, it should be disclosed on the face of the balance sheet itself under the heading reserves and surplus with a negative sign. Okay. So the treatment adopted by the company, what is the treatment they have adopted? What they have done is they have taken the accumulated loss of 250 lakhs. They have taken the accumulated loss of 250 lakhs and disclosed it under the head statement of profit and loss as an asset. So that treatment is wrong. Okay. So we can say the treatment adopted by the company is incorrect. Instead, under the head reserves and surplus, they should show negative 20 lakhs.